Paso Robles has this clock tower. It's a beautiful clock tower. Some say it's the best clock tower. I don't know, that's for you to decide. But we're gonna go ahead and put 24/7 security around the clock down here to protect the clock tower. Because it's been proven in the past, clock towers can be paramount in propelling a time-traveling DeLorean back into the future someday. So that's something that we need to protect for the next generation. Running for local mayor next year.
Cool. Okay, I actually live in Miami.
So you probably don't have a strong opinion one way or the other on that clock tower over there, do you?
No,
it's a beautiful clock tower though, isn't it? Fine clock tower. Right there above the cookie company.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm running for mayor next year, and my opponent, he's right down there at City Hall. His name's Steve Martin. Not that Steve Martin though. Mm-hmm. Do you believe that?
Like the musician.
So I mean, if you were voting November, you know, you don't know much about local politics. Nobody does, right? So
yeah.
You're voting, you see that on the ballot, Steve Martin there. I mean, is that not a bit misleading?
Sure.
If it's not, you know, clarified right there on the ballot that it's not that Steve Martin.
Because I'm guessing people would assume.
Exactly. So I mean, you know, wouldn't you say maybe that's how he won the last election?
Possibly.
I mean, you know, we can't assume that, but I think it's fair to say that there's a chance,
a possibility.
Right? A possibility, exactly. I like your thinking, man.
Could you sign a release for us?
Sure, of course.
All right, cool. I just got you on video saying you can sign a release. That's all I need.
Would you consider registering to help me take down Steve Martin?
Steve Martin?
Steve Martin is our mayor, and see, the thing is, it's not that Steve Martin.
It's not.
No, it's not the Steve Martin from Saturday Night Live. He wasn't in Father of the Bride, but I mean, he's kind of misleading the voters into thinking that it's that Steve Martin. Because you see Steve Martin's name on the ballot, naturally you're going to think it's the hilarious banjo playing Steve Martin from the movies.
I still don't know who Steve. I don't really watch movies, so I don't know who Steve Martin is. Wait, I do know.
Oh
who
my
Steve
gosh,
Martin is.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah.
You totally do. You
Yeah, I
totally
know who
do.
you're talking
He's
about.
got like gray hair.
Yeah,
He's
gray
hilarious.
hair.
Okay, yeah, the old
He looks
guy.
like
Wait, so like you're trying to promote your votes by saying that the clock may be like a device for time travel?
Exactly that, yes.
But like, okay, so wouldn't it be like the same thing you saying that maybe have some time travel as the guy saying that he might be Steve Martin? You know what I mean? Like, unless you could prove that maybe have like, unless you could prove or like get closer to maybe that having something to do with time travel, then you saying that has time travel is like Steve Martin saying he's Steve Martin.
Well, see, what's going to happen is lightning is going to strike it, and somehow the lightning is going to propel my DeLorean into the future.
The DeLorean? I will vote for you if I see some time travel, because that's just pretty tight.
All right, I think that's fair. So believe it or not, some of the feedback that I'm getting from Paso Robles citizens is that round-the-clock security for the clock tower is neither feasible nor necessary. But we're going to continue this debate and get a better idea as to exactly how we can best protect it. Save the clock tower. Save the clock tower! Protect the clock tower! Save the clock tower! Protect the clock tower!
It was built 1908, and then it lasted until 2003 when we had the earthquake, and it was a San Simeon earthquake. And that building fell down, and this one fell down, and then the next one, two ladies were killed when the earthquake came because they ran outside the building. Everybody else had enough sense to stay in there till the earthquake was over and, you know, get under things. So that's a little bit of the history.
We appreciate your time. I'm over here in this tiny house. I'm out here in the heat. I'm on my 10-minute break from protecting the clock tower. I've been out here since 6 this morning, just walking back and forth and yelling at it to make sure it's still there. It's still there so far. No incidents to report, But once I am mayor, we're going to get somebody out here. I'm going to pay a minimum wage, and they're going to be out here all day. We're going to give them a little cooler of water and a little shade hat, and it's going to be their job to protect the clock tower for future generations. Awesome time for mayor. All right, we're back here at City Hall once again. It's hot outside, I'm sweating a little bit. I got my business suit on though, so I look nice and professional. We're gonna head right up into City Hall. We're gonna go try to talk to Shauna. Maybe not that Steve Martin, maybe a librarian or something about what they would do to protect the clock tower and why they do or don't consider it a vital issue. So let's go ahead and head up in here. We're here on a Monday afternoon, and City Hall has locked the doors despite it being well within their business hours. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and say definitively that it's a conspiracy to keep me out of City Hall, to keep me from giving my peace of mind about the clock tower. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to let you formulate that opinion on your own. Why won't you let me in, Steve Martin? What are you hiding? What are you hiding?